Hey, you all. So, welcome back. Housekeeping announcement. I don't do good at these things. I don't do well with them. I don't do well with announcements, but I've been very inconsistent lately. There's been a gap in my content, right? Like, obviously. And I can't promise I'm going to be as consistent. I'm trying. This is me dipping my toe back in because the majority of 2022, I was pregnant. That's right. Surprise! And in December, I gave birth to a bouncing, healthy baby boy, almost 10 pounds. Yikes. In the words of Jamie, that's me. Yikes. Okay. But healthy, everybody's great. I'm great. Miss Canary's great. The dogs are great. Baby boy is great, right? And I'm doing this video because he's sleeping. I just put him down like 15 minutes ago. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get this done in 10 minutes, maybe 15 or under. I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna have to. So I'm trying to see how to film content because if I film it here, it's just a lot of noise. My dogs, my husband, the baby, it's unpredictable. Like if you hear him cry, if he goes in, I gotta go. So that's that. But yeah, everything's great. Forgive my hair. I don't have any nails, honey, which is very strange and foreign to me because I usually have my nails done and things, but I can't do that while trying to change a baby, hold a baby. So I'm gonna have to do something, but I feel real naked right now. And then the hair, I need to take this down this weekend. So that's the plan, right? And it's weird because, prior to having a baby, I didn't have to coordinate. I didn't have to say, hey babe, what are you doing? You gonna get your hair cut? Okay, what time do you get back? Because how I'm gonna take my hair down and I gotta watch, feed, and do everything for a baby. It's different. It's very different. Motherhood is very, very interesting. And I better hold on tight because I'm sure it gets more interesting. But yeah, there's that. Anyways, so I'm here to talk about Robyn Dixon, okay? We're not talking about the 2 episodes, for me, the last 2 episodes. We're talking about Robyn and her lies. I was watching Kempire and Jamie, that's me, earlier today. And imagine my surprise when I found out Robyn got on that boring ass podcast of hers with Giselle Jowls Bryant and sat up there and said, Juan, he's an idiot and so are you. So are you. You might as well sit down right now. Robyn, you might as well hold on tight. Because the fact that Giselle, you, Ashley, and Mia decided to come on this season and tell lies about Chris when we could have been hearing real truths about Juan is a damn shame. What you all did, okay? What you all did was reputation ending, damaging. Chris just got that job down to the rooftop hotel. The way employers work nowadays, if they even hear an accusation like that, you are let go in the blink of an eye, no questions asked. This could have damaged his personal and professional reputation. And because you want to cover for that loser named Juan, you sacrifice someone else's husband. Let me tell you something, Candace. I don't give a damn what the Potomac audience says, okay? I don't give a damn. Next season, you better come on here and you better keep your deep space stiletto on Giselle's wrinkly ass neck and Robyn, Ashley, and Mia. I wouldn't let up until someone had to physically pull me up off of them. Because what they did was literally damaging. He could have been terminated and everything because of a lie to cover up for Juan. And Giselle, you had your nerve on the podcast talking about where the girl at, like you gonna roll up on someone. What did you roll up on Jamal Bryant's mistresses? Did you? Oh, you ain't gonna do shit. Sit your ass down someplace before you find yourself with a black eye. You too old for that. You ain't finna roll up on nobody, Giselle. Where's she at? You not about that life, Giselle. Let's just cut the shit. You're not. Let's not even play this game. You're not about that life. And if you want to roll up on his mistress, because that's what she is. Robyn's lying, trying to get us to believe that he just DM'd her. And we'll get to that part in a second. But you have a lot of nerve wanting to roll up on the mistress, but you don't want to roll up on Juan. For all of these seasons, you have sang the praises of Juan. You love Juan Dixon. Juan Dixon is so great. Meanwhile, you know he's cheating left and right on your friend. Left and right on Robyn. But he's such a great guy. We already know your dial is off when it comes to men. So we don't need your opinion at all, okay? So anyways, Robyn wants us to believe that it was just a DM situation. He didn't fly anyone out. He didn't sleep. Lies. Well, why would he fly someone on Canada? Whatever stupid crap she said. First of all, where there's a will, there's a way. Period. And the fact that you would marry this man, and see this, I was going to do a video on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but y'all know how that audience is. It's toxic as hell. Now, me being a new mom, don't feel like it. Don't feel like dealing with it. But I remember Kimmy, and I'm going to be easy on her because we know she's battling breast cancer. So I'm not trying to be mean, but you know, the facts are the facts. She even said on Huntsville this season, whatever Maurice did prior to our wedding date basically is a wash. She don't care. She only cares about what happens from the day they got married onward. Are you crazy? Are you and Robyn crazy? Because how is a man going to be faithful in a marriage when he didn't practice that prior to it? Whatever you want to call it, dating, exclusive dating, courtship, whatever you want to call it, prior to the marriage, he wasn't faithful. How do you expect him to be faithful now when he has demonstrated the lack of ability to exercise control? And Robyn, every time Juan gets on screen with you, he's irritated, he's annoyed, he's angered. He cussed the shit out your ass. I don't know if it was Sunday's episode or the episode prior, but he cussed you out like you was somebody on the street that he just met for the first time. Couldn't have been me. Me and him would have been rolling around the grass, tussling at that point. How dare you disrespect me? How dare you disrespect me as your fiance and the mother of your 2 children? How dare you? Every time you get on camera, Juan, Robyn, we not going to start that with his bald-headed ass. See, there was a reason why you wanted that clause about cheating in your prenup. Because you knew he had already done it and continues to do it. And see, now you have mud on your face, and you can always tell when Robyn is lying. She gets this stupid ass laugh. That's all, folks. She gets this stupid laugh about her. We know you're lying. Juan cheats on you all the time. If anything, you all are homeboys. Homeboys at the most. And I try not to judge people's relationships because everyone expresses love and romance differently. But when you see Robyn and Juan, there's no romance. There's no love. There's no type of anything. Nothing. I don't see love. Even when he proposed, I was like, okay. Like he gave you a play school ring for an engagement ring. And this is the man you're going to marry. This is the man you want to spend forever with. Are you sure? Well, yes, you sure, because you stupid too. You stupid. I mean, he was an idiot, and he was bored. He had a girlfriend, fiance, whatever you were at that time, a partner who was going through depression, and 2 children who were, doing virtual schooling, homeschooling because of the pandemic. You're telling me he didn't have shit else to attend to. Instead of encouraging you and loving on you and getting you the help necessary to pull you out of that funk, instead of him focusing on his children and bettering their grades, because you said your children was failing, right? Instead of him focusing on his family, he decided to hop in the DMs of a random woman on Instagram or wherever it was. That's how bored he was, but he had shit to handle at the house, and that's the man you want to marry. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, I need water. Water. And going back to them meeting as a group and deciding to sacrifice a husband to cover up for Juan, Candace, I would keep my stiletto on their necks the entire next season, because this came out after the reunion. And you want to play dumb. Oh, Karen's lying. Karen's a liar. Is she, Robyn? Because so far, you, Giselle, and Juan look like the liars. And Ashley and Deborah, get over here. Deborah, you had the unmitigated gall and the ovarian fortitude to sit your ass on our TVs and lie. And say, Chris he kept looking at me and he started talking to me. Bravo rolled that beautiful bean footage all season. Whoever edited this footage, give them a raise and do it immediately. He wasn't even thinking about you. That man was in his phone like this. You were looking at him though. First, McGirt. You're married, but you're worried about a man flirting with you. How interesting. Must not be getting any attention at home, right? Because if you were, you wouldn't care. Oh, okay, he looking at me. All right, I must look good, and you going about your business. And I said it, or at least I think I said it, in my last Potomac video. This was a multi-pronged attack. It started with Giselle. Then it went to Ashley. When that didn't work, and Candace was like, nah, he the manager of the W, general manager for the rooftop. Then you moved on. Then Mia blatantly lied. Didn't even give a shit, just lied. Which, you're a dangerous person when you just lie. And I'm gonna tell you why. And let me go on to Ashley first. Then Ashley came back and said that she knew multiple people who had DM'd, and then used her friend as a pawn. And Deborah, let me say this. You and Ashley want to believe that Chris was flirting with you. Have you seen yourself? Have you looked in the mirror lately, Deborah? Have you seen Candace? Candace, Deborah. And you have the unmitigated gall and the nerve to think that someone was flirting with you. The delusions of grandeur. It must be drugs. It has to be drugs. It has to be. And see, Ashley, you were pretending to be Candace's friend all season. And then when y'all got to that winery, well, how does it feel? How does it feel to be on the side? See, the difference is what Candace said, Michael was actually doing. Hell, as soon as you said you wanted a divorce, what did Michael do? He couldn't keep his ass out of Vegas. He couldn't keep his ass from off the road. And then in this last episode, if I heard it correctly, because I was feeding this here baby. In this last episode, you have the nerve to be dabbing your eyes, talking about he's moved on. Yeah, he was moving on while you were married to him. He had been moved on. He was screwing folks when you were married, and he'll be screwing folks now in your divorce. Nothing's changed. Don't act stupid. And the problem with this planned lie, this plot, this multi-pronged attack is that this could have been reputation ending for Chris. That man could have been fired for the lies that Giselle carried and you all planned the entire season. You all know how employers are. If they even get an inkling, a tickle that you did something wrong, they don't want the negative press. They're going to cut you off, let you go. And I understand why, right? But this could have been damaging, and y'all didn't care. Juan has enough scandal around his name. Ignoring someone coming, a student coming to him, a player coming to him and telling him what's going on. He's being blackmailed by someone who literally did sexually intimidate him, amongst other things, and he ignored it. And now he's sleeping with anyone who will give him a DM and some attention. But you covered that up. And that's not how reality TV works, okay? As bad as it sounds, you all agreed to show your lives, to place it on a silver platter and serve it up for us for entertainment. That sounds horrible, but that's exactly what it is. And what I noticed at Bravo is that it is a few of you, Giselle Bryant, Renna, when she was on Beverly Hills, darling. You all can just fly under the radar as long as you stir the pot. That is Giselle's storyline, stirring the pot. Because tell me what else was Giselle's storyline for the past 3 seasons. Don't worry, I'll wait. The answer is it was nothing. I'm not including that lie about Jamal Bryant and her and Jamal being together. Not happening. I'm not including her building that ugly ass house. Not happening. So what does she do? She stirs the pot. She literally, what was her storyline? She had surgery this season. Did she have surgery? I don't remember. That's it. Nothing is going on with Giselle that she wants us to know. And as Candace said, we have a boss, Andy Cohen, who hangs his hat on the fact that this is reality TV. They show their real lives. No, some people, put an asterisk by that. Some people show their real lives. Other people don't. And Robyn hid this talking about, I just knew it was going to come up. No, you didn't. That's not how this works. You're supposed to bring it up. And you didn't do it because you were embarrassed. And see, Candace, I think Chris made a tweet about he wasn't mad at Robyn. You should be, because let me tell you something. You have to wake up pretty early in the morning to get one over on me. Giselle and Robyn played good cop, bad cop. Giselle's the bad cop, Robyn's the good cop. Do you think the right hand don't know what the left hand is doing? That was planned. Okay, Robyn, you're gonna tell Candace that you don't agree with me and that you think that I'm taking it too far, and I'll just go ahead and put that S on my chest and distract everyone from what Juan is doing. That's exactly what happened. So if I were you, Candace, you might as well go ahead and rope Robyn into this, because she used your husband as well, knowing that hers was involved in scandal after scandal after scandal, but she didn't want to make it fodder for TV, but she lied on your husband, or helped to lie on your husband, so that you could keep the heat off of her. That is unfair, because that's not what this is about. That is not what this is about, because if that's the case, we might as well be basketball wives. None of them girls was friends. None of them girls liked each other. All they did was fight, throw drinks and chairs. That's it. There was literally no plot to that show, or no story to that show whatsoever. They couldn't stand each other. All they did was cuss each other out and fight. That's what y'all do in Potomac then. And Andy, don't come tooting your nose up at other reality shows as if your shit doesn't do that. And see, Robyn is hoping that this will die down before they start filming for the next season. Candace, I don't care if it takes you all a year to film next season. I would bring this up repeatedly. Be damn what the audience says. Because I'm real sick of the audience saying, oh, I really like Candace this season. She had to censor herself so that you all could like her. She had to dumb herself down. Not dumb herself down, but withdraw some of her personality because you all can't handle her damn mouth. But yet Giselle is around here telling lies. At the least, at the least serious is that she accused Chris of attempting to cheat on Candace, attempted to commit adultery, right? At the most, being the most serious, she accused him of attempted or just sexual intimidation. He was trying to see if I was with it. Just apologize. I mean, he knew that Cal wasn't in my room. Hell, did nobody know you had a glam squad? Giselle, look at you. Look at you. You come on our TV screens looking a hot mess every Sunday. And you telling me you want me to believe that Chris New York Glam Squad wink wink was in your room. You knew they weren't there, or wherever the hell you are. You were your glam room, your hotel room, wherever. You knew they weren't there. So at the very most, she's accusing him of sexual intimidation. That is reputation ending. You'll be lucky if he maintains his job as the general manager of that rooftop bar by the time y'all get through slanging around these accusations. Mia lied so bad, she hurried up and called Candace in the middle of the season and apologized because she knew she lied. Chris was flirting with me. Have you looked lately? Ma'am, your husband supposedly is well off. Now, I can afford a dermatologist. You can't go down there and get your skin smoothed out, sis. You keep getting Botox and injections, but you can't go down to the dermatologist and say, hey, fix this. Because they can. It's going to cost you a little bit, but they can fix it. And you got the nerve to come on here and tell lies about someone's husband. Ashley, your husband ain't even thinking twice about you. He hasn't been thinking twice about you since y'all got married. And Candace read you down. I don't know what episode it was when she was like, basically because your relationship wasn't shit and it was toxic. Now you want to put that on me and it ain't happening. And Candace did it so classy like that Ashley couldn't even say nothing. That's how you clear the room with someone like Ashley. She was silent. And Ashley's an intelligent woman. She always got something smart to say. She couldn't say anything back because that's exactly what it is. Your relationship couldn't stand the test of time. Your man didn't want you. He wanted them, him, her, everyone else. And so now you want to bring down someone else's relationship because your shit didn't last. No, ma'am. Not today. That's what Candace said. Not today, neck. Not today, cankles. No, absolutely not. Next season, we will be telling some real truths about them four women. Absolutely not. What's her name? Mia went and rented a house, can't even afford it. Now they back in the penthouse or wherever they at. They back in the studio apartment. I'm just kidding. Mia ain't living in no studio apartment, y'all. She got enough money to get her a penthouse, right? So let's not even do this. We have real stuff we can talk about. How you said these were your businesses, but the business got snatched right from up under UNG. But anyways, y'all, I think I don't have anything else to say about this topic. We're still watching this unfold. And no, I'm not going to pay no damn. I would rather have frostbite on my pinky toe than pay Giselle and Robyn 1 cent to watch their Patreon. But I did hear Jamie say that she was going to mosey on over to Patreon and report back. So y'all go ahead and super chat Jamie. I'm going to drop some change in her pocket for taking one for the team, baby. I appreciate it because I'm not doing it. I'm going to hold out till I hear somebody else do it. But yeah, that's some bullshit, y'all. That's some bullshit. And then got the nerve to lie. What will be the repercussions? Probably nothing. You know, it's Bravo. They're not going to do anything to Robyn, but you're lying. And if the expectation is for everyone to live their real lives on camera or to mirror their real lives on camera, then that expectation should be across the board. It should exclude others, like the green-eyed bandits. I hear baby boy crying. So, and with that, if there is nothing else, let's talk about this. Let's get down in the comments and discuss. I know there's going to be more to unfold, but that really ran me hot. You gonna sit up here and play in our face and act like you ain't got shit going on and your husband is involved after scandal, after scandal, after scandal. No, ma'am, couldn't be me. Okay? And you did it, and then you purposely addressed it after the reunion. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Baby boy's crying. Mwah. See you later. Oh, no, and I will see you later. I'm out of practice. Mwah. Bye.